Hi friends, Steve here, once again at Forest Lawn in the Hollywood Hills. And I'm here at the gravesite of Jack Marshall. He was the composer who created the Munsters theme song.
Thanks for joining me on another trip to visit the most memorable cemeteries, memorials, and gravesites.
You may remember that last year I visited the gravesites of the cast members of the Addams Family, at least all of those who I could find. So I thought this year, with Halloween coming up, I would see how many of the Munsters cast gravesites I could find. And sadly, almost all of them who have passed have been cremated and have no final resting places to visit.
So I didn't think I would be able to do this vlog, and then the strangest thing happened. I was here at this cemetery last week searching for the gravesite of another famous person, and I happened to see this gravesite right here. And the person's nickname, Dr. Deep, and the guitar caught my attention. I didn't know who it was, but I took a picture of it because I thought, well, maybe this is someone notable. And when I got home that night, I Googled Dr. Deep, only to discover that Jack Wilton Marshall was the composer who composed the theme song to the Munsters. How weird is that? I don't know about you, but spooky things like this happen to me in cemeteries all the time. In fact, almost every time I visit a cemetery. They could just be very weird coincidences, and a lot of them, but sometimes I think that maybe I've got a guardian angel, or maybe a guardian ghost, helping me while I grave hunt. What do you think? Jack Marshall died at the young age of 51 in Newport Beach, California, on September 20th, 1973. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to find a cause of death on either his Wikipedia page or his Find a Grave page. If you plan to visit yourself, Jack Marshall's gravesite is located just inside the front gates in the second section to the left at Forest Lawn Memorial Park in the Hollywood Hills.
Now, the other thing that I find pretty funny is that I just took a single picture of Dr. Deep's gravesite when I was walking to this other famous gravesite, and I completely forgot where it was located. I had a feeling it was in this section, and then I found his Find a Grave Memorial page, and it said that he was in the Eternal Love section, and that's this section just on the other side of the street from the church that you see there. But his gravesite didn't have a GPS when I was here last week, and so you can see this section here is a very large section. I mean, it's huge. So I've spent the last hour here trying to find the gravesite that I just accidentally found last week and trying to locate it again, but I did just find it. So I think I've learned my lesson. If I find any interesting graves just by accident, not only am I going to take a picture, but I'm going to do a video, so if I have to return, I'll leave myself some breadcrumbs to make it a little bit easier to find them a second time.
Actor Fred Gwynne played Herman Munster, the friendly Frankenstein father and patriarch of the Munsters family. Gwynne died in Tarrytown, Maryland, from pancreatic cancer at the age of 66 on July 2nd, 1993. He's buried at Sandy Mount United Methodist Church Cemetery in Fricksberg, Maryland, but according to his Wikipedia page, he's been laid to rest in an unmarked grave. He's just one of the many famous people who I've discovered over the years who surprisingly have unmarked graves. Actress Yvonne De Carlo played Lily Munster, the vampire wife and mother on the show. She died January 8th, 2007 from heart failure in Los Angeles at age 84. According to her Find a Grave Memorial page, she was cremated and has no final resting place to visit at this time. She appeared in more than 100 movies and TV shows during her long and very successful career, but like the others, she'll probably always best be remembered for her comedic role on The Munsters. Actor Al Lewis played the humorous Count Dracula look-alike vampire Grandpa on the show. Lewis died from natural causes on February 3rd, 2006 in Roosevelt Island, New York. He was also cremated and has no final resting place to visit at this time. Actress Beverly Owen played the original Marilyn Munster in the first 13 episodes of the series. After she left the show, the role was taken over by actress Pat Priest. Priest is now 83 years old. Owen died at the age of 81 earlier this year, February 21st, 2019. She died from ovarian cancer in Montpelier, Vermont. Fans will also remember her for her roles in the TV soap operas As the World Turns, The Doctors, and Another World. Actor Butch Patrick, who played the young werewolf Eddie Munster on the show, is now 66 years old. The Munsters TV sitcom ran from 1964 to 1966, and the theme song is a perennial Halloween holiday favorite. But for me, the best Halloween song ever recorded was the 1962 Monster Mash by Bobby Boris Pickett and the Crypt Kickers 5. So I was especially sad to learn that much like many of the cast members from the Munsters, when Pickett died, he was also cremated and has no final resting place to visit. He died in Los Angeles on April 25, 2007, from leukemia at the age of 69. His number one song will probably remain a hit until the end of time, but the man behind the song deserves to be remembered too, so I hope that one day his family will give him a public final resting place. I'm sure it would be a popular destination, and fans, I'm sure, would make it a graveyard smash, especially during this time of year.
So if you're a fan of the Munsters, who is your favorite character? Let us know in the comment section down below. And if you like this video, you might also want to watch these videos here. And if you'd like to be notified when I upload videos like this in the future, don't forget to subscribe and click the bell icon. So until next time, thanks for sharing the memories, everyone.